Today we are going to look at division with decimals. But before we start, we are going to do our usual thing, which is to relax the mind and the body. And we'll do this by taking deep breaths, and during each one of the out breaths, we're going to relax a part of our body. We're going to start at the bottom and then work our way up. So we take in a deep breath, and as we let the breath out, we relax our feet. During the second out breath, we're going to relax our legs. Then the hips and the stomach. And during this, make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position with a straight spine. During the next out breath, we're going to relax the chest area. Then the arms. And neck and shoulders. And finally the head. Now, with a more relaxed mind and body, we turn our attention to the math. Let's start by looking at the problem 379.5 divided by 6. So we have 379.5 divided by 6. So 6 does not go into 3, but we have that 6 times 6 is 36. So that leaves us with 19 down here. So 3 times 6 is 18, 4 times 6 is 24, so that's too much. So 3 times 6 is 18. So that leaves us with 1.5 or 15. So we got the 9 down here, the 5 down here, and so 2 times 6 is 12, 3 times 6 is 18, so 18 is more than 15. So 2 times 6 is 12. And the decimal goes in its place. So what we have left here is 0.3. And now 379.5 is the same as 379.50. So we get this 0 down here. There we go. And so now we're trying to find how often 6 goes into 13. We know that 5 times 6 is 30. So we have 5 times 6 is 30. And we are done. So 379.5 divided by 6 is equal to 63.25. So next we're going to look at the problem 74.36 divided by 2.4. So what we have is 74.36 divided by 2.4. Now the first question is, how many times does 2.4 go into 7.4? So let's just look at what the multiplication of 2.4 is. So let's say 2 times 2.4 to start with. That's 2 times 4, it's 8, and then 2 times 2 is 4. So 4.8, that's less than 7.4. So we bump it up one more. So we look at 2.4. Oops. Let's erase that. So it's 2.4 times 3. So that's equal to 3 times 4 is 12. So 2, say 1, 6, 7.2. So 7.2 is pretty close to 7.4. And if we would add one more, we would add at least, so 4 times 2.4 would be like 9.6. So that's too much. So we know that 3 times 2.4 is 7.2. This leaves us with 2.3. So 2.4 does never go into 2.3. So we get a 0 here. And we get one more number down. So the 3 came from here. We get another number down, which is 6. So now the question is, how often does 2.4 go into 23.6? So it's almost 10. So 10 times 2.4 would be 24. So that's too much. So let's see how much 9 times 2.4 is. So 9 times 2.4 is equal to 4 times 9, 36. Save 3, 2 times 9, 18, plus 3 is 21. And how many decimal places? We have 1. So 9 times 2.4 is 21.6. So that's less than 23.6. So we get 216. Subtract this here and get 2.0. So we have 30.9. Now if we want more precision, we move one more decimal down. So there's an imaginary decimal here, so 0. So 74.360 is the same as 74.36. So if we move the imaginary 0 down, then the question becomes, how often does 2.4 go into 20? And we see that 9 gives us 21.6, so that's too much. So let's look at 8 times 2.4. 2.4 times 8. Four times 8 is 32. 2, save 3, 2 times 8 is 16, 19. We have one decimal place, so it's 19.2. So 8 it is, and we have 8 times 2.4 is 19. Oops. Let's erase that. It's 19.2. What is happening? Leaving us with 8. Now we can keep playing this game to get more precision, but now we have 4 digits, which is pretty good. So 74.36 divided by 2.4 is 30.98. And then there are some other digits here that we don't care about in this round. So thank you for joining us for math and meditation for this division, and I hope you will join us again.